Hey y'all, I got a little vloggington, little vlogiana for y'all this week because I'm out and about. I have so many things to do this week, so I'm like, yay, we could do a vlog. Y'all know vlogs are my favorite because I just like to be on here talking y'all to death. But today I am heading to a Nike seating event, and if y'all don't know what that is, it's basically they invite like their favorite people to come get like products that are new, and they usually do it around fashion week time. I've been invited a few times, so I'm just excited to come back. You know, I woke up mad excited, like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Nike and get some new merch, some new wares, and I'm just excited to see like what selections they have. You get to pick a few like things out of each category, like shoes and tops and pants, and I always get some really good stuff every time I go. So I'm excited to see what the pickings are today, and I'm gonna take y'all along with me. I don't know how quickly they don't let you like pick it out in store. Like they get your sizes and then they mail everything to you. So I don't know how quickly that's gonna happen. As far as like when I'll get the package in the mail, like I don't know if it'll be in this vlog that I'll show y'all what I get, because I'm not sure when the package will be delivered, but I'm gonna take y'all with me to see exactly what they have to offer. And yeah, so come on, let's go to the Nike office. I'm actually hella cute today for the occasion. I got on all gray. Y'all know all gray is my all black. So I'll show y'all what I'm wearing when I get into the Nike headquarters. I'll show y'all my fit or whatever. Every single time that Nike says jump, I say how high. When, where, who, we don't care. I'm coming. And this is what I decided to wear, all gray. You know, it's my all black, my wide project jacket. I don't even know where I got this dress from. My Cortez Nikes and my Virgil Louis Vuitton bag. And I was cute, y'all. I thought I was stunting on them. But they really had like everything. They had so much stuff that I really wanted. But you know, I really want everything. But I really did want these muses. And they had sold out like right underneath my fingertips. And I'm just like, I'll get a second chance. And look at that. I did get a second chance. But they had so much to choose from. These T90s though, unreleased. And I think I'm going to go with them. Like, I really love them. The girls. Yes, the Brooklyn girls. I love this one. Can we see the back, please? It is so good. I'm always super geeked by the variety that Nike always has at these events, like the streetwear, the athleisure, the transformative wear. And yeah, he really sold these T90s for me. Like, I don't think I would have picked these up if he didn't have them and just motleyed them so bad. Like, he looks impeccable. I was so tempted to lean into these hot pink Air Max Johns, but I was like, you know what? Let me lean into the darker colors. And of course, they had branded matcha. Since the seating event was like right in the area of my office, I stopped by the freeloader and me to get some free coffee and to just regroup. Like, I realized, well, not even realized, but like being an introvert is like really hard, because even though at the event it wasn't like a party, it was still like a lot of new people and just a lot of energy. And I felt like, oh my God. But I was excited to see my girl Shaniqua there, Simplicity Style, on Instagram. And she's on YouTube as well. And she's a fellow Brooklynite. And I'll be excited when I run into like the other Brooklyn girlies, because I don't like be seeing like the other influencer girls out and about. Like, I don't know. I really feel like I'm like in a silo, like in a bubble by myself. And I don't be like connecting and chit-chatting with the girls, but every time I see her, it's a good time. Like, it's a hey girl, hey. It's you know, very lighthearted, very genuine. I love that about her. But I'm just trying to figure out if I'm gonna like run some more errands or if I'm gonna head back uptown, because I really don't want to get caught up in this rush hour traffic. When you take the express bus, it'll take forever for me to get back. So I'm debating, because I do have some errands, but I also have to be back in the city like at least 2 more times this week to get my nails done. Like, I don't understand what it is about this thumb, but the thumb just won't stay on for some reason. Probably gonna go back home. And they're doing like some new flooring to the living room. And I'm excited about that. I hope that by the time I go back, we have new floors because I be excited about new things, like all new things. But as you get older, you get excited about like the home improvement stuff. But I feel like I've always liked that. Like even the show back in the day, Home Improvement, I used to love that show. And I always love like House Hunters and just like all of those like fixer upper shows. I love like a DIY project oriented show, like especially like in stuff that I don't know about, like interiors. Like I think I'm decent at like interior decorating, but I'm not the best. So I like to look at those shows, especially since we have like a lot of like interior decorating that we're going to be doing in order to make like the space feel like ours. So um, I'm gonna go back home to some new floors. I'm excited to see what they do. But yeah, I think I'm gonna just go back because I don't want to get caught in this rush hour traffic. And tomorrow I'm going to this NYU alumni event at the Whitney because my sister,
my beautiful, gorgeous, luxurious sister, my baby sister, she is an NYU grad. She's a therapist. So there's an event there tomorrow at the Whitney, and I'm excited to go because I love like that area, like the meatpacking district area. For some reason, I don't know. I think it's because it's like still like a time capsule of like the past down there. Like they still have like the cobblestone streets and stuff like that. And I'm a like very like history buff girl. So I love being down in that area. So I can't wait to do that. The only thing that's really like a buzzkill for me is that it's a just like business cash. And you hate it here. I don't want to wear business cash stuff, but I will for tomorrow because it's like a little situation, little free beverages, little free alcoholic beverages, and some whole established, you know what I mean, little appetizer sitch. So I think that's gonna be fun and cute, little sister time. But yeah, the Nike event though, that was crazy. I can't wait for to get my pieces.
but they had so many great selects. Like I really wanted everything. Like they give you a certain amount of pieces that you can pick out and have shipped to you. I wanted everything. They had so many good sneakers. They had all of these good like clothing collab selects. Nike has been killing it with like their like sweatpants and making them, like business cozy, like how I like with like the pleats and stuff. They had some fire pants and stuff, and even like nice little shawls and tops. But I picked some really good things, so I'm excited to this is my laptop computer, my laptop giving like really nice illumination. But yeah, I can't wait for y'all to see what I picked. I can't wait to get it. Like I feel like so excited anytime I like shop or buy anything, especially when it's being gifted. When it's being gifted, you feel like what? Like I get to pick out whatever. So shout out to Molly. I love her. I feel like this might be my third Nike seating event that I've gone to for Fashion Week because of her. So love her down, and she's just such a sweetheart. Like when you meet other people in the Nike space, and I name drop her, everybody be like so surprised and so shocked. So I love that. That shows like she's a really like solid person. That everybody like really reveres her. I remember one time she had like posted something I posted on like reposted on Instagram because it was like Nike and I tagged her. She reposted it, and a few people that I know that also work at Nike, they was like, wow, like basically like I must be somebody if Molly endorses me. Like basically like 'cause she's such a good person. If she bang with me, then I'm good people. I love that street cred. I got street cred. I got street cred with Nike or whatever. But nah, I think I never take it lightly. Like out of all the events I've been to and all of the seating events that I've been invited to, I never take it lighthearted because I've always been like a stand for Nike. Like I've always been a Nike girl ever since like elementary school. Like ever since the Concord Jordan 11s came out, I've always been like a Nike fanatic. Like I'm literally in my 30s just getting into like really wearing like other sneaker brands, but I've always been down for the cause for Nike. So it's fire to be like recognized in the space and like being gifted things because I've been spending my hard earned money, my life savings, my little allowance, my little summer youth checks, all on Nike for all of my life. So it's kind of like reparations, like I'm finally getting gifted stuff. So I think that's really fire. But I'm gonna go on and head home before this traffic hit, and I'm gonna take y'all with me for the rest of the week for the rest of the things that I need to get done this week. on this little vlogger-thing, little vlogisha. I love a vlog, y'all. And that's why I want to try to like post more than once a week for y'all, because my favorite thing is like being on here yapping about a bunch of nothing, like on these vlogs, opposed to like making like curated content. So I'm gonna really try my best to like try to do a vlog and then do something else as well. But I'm really just getting my feet wet now with the one video, so bear with me. But yeah, this week I got like a lot of stuff happening, so it's gonna be fun. Ugh, this glare from these glasses is gonna take me out, but I'm legally blind, y'all. I got cousin's Maine lobster from this lobster truck, and I'm excited to try, because if you don't know, now you know. Like, I am a certified lobster snob. Like, I love me a lobster roll. Like, every season I make sure that I get numerous lobster rolls, and I like to go to like Martha's Vineyard and get lobster rolls. So I'm excited to see what this is hitting for. It looks really good. It looks really bomb diddly-icious, like mad good. But I'm gonna have this lobster roll, and I'm gonna let y'all know how goes it, because I'm famished. I feel like I look like Fear of the Walking Dead, because I am so tired. Like, I woke up at like 4:30 this morning, eyes cocked like a pistol, couldn't go back to sleep. I heard that tart cherry juice helps you sleep, but I bought the juice and I haven't been drinking it. So I keep waking up in the middle of the night. So I'm like, as soon as 6 a.m. hit and it's like light enough for me to walk outside to the gym, I'm going. Like, for whatever reason, I can never really like calm my mind down from like racing and just thinking so much. So the gym usually helps with that, and I haven't been to the gym in like a week and a half, and my body is really feeling it. And then yesterday I went to that Nike event with my Y Project coat. Told y'all in the coat review video that the Y Project coat gonna keep you honest all of the time. And the top was kind of tight. It was like, oh yeah, it's time to go back to go get in the gym right now. Like, go work on some upper body. The Bronx is so loud. Like, it's just mad noise happening out in the street. I just don't understand. From the traffic to like, I don't know, it's some building blowing smoke right now. Like, I don't know what's happening. So I hope y'all can hear me okay. But I'm just being fake miserable, because my walk to the gym now is like 20 minutes. And it used to be like a solid, I guess, 15 minutes in Brooklyn. And it's not such a big deal, but you know, it's the devil, you know, versus like the unknown. So I want to cry about it. But yeah, I'm going to my little ghetto gym. Harpo goes to a nice gym, and I don't know, they be mad stingy with their +1s. Like, oh, you can't come here. And I be feeling like the front desk lady is a hater. Like, girl. But I mean, she's just doing her job. But I want to be miserable about it. I was telling him that they racist because they don't want to let me in. And he like, it's mad black people there. And I'm like, there was mad black people on the plantation too. But it was still slavery. They was still racist. I'm being ridiculous. But yeah. Living in this two-fare zone, I always said I wouldn't do it again. Like, where you got to take a bus and a train, or I've just been taking like the express bus. But the express bus, them dollars, doll hairs start adding up real quick. And I just don't want it to become like, because it's a little cumbersome to go where I need to go, that I don't want to like be myself. Like, you know, get up and go out places or dress up to go places. I don't want to become like the athleisure legging wearing warrior. Like, I don't want that for me. So I'm gonna get up and like start going for walks and stuff around the area. I've been doing a lot this week, I guess because it's fashion week, so a lot of people are having things. I'm not really gonna partake in like the fashion show stuff, but I'm gonna go to all of the little events that the brands be having for free, because I really enjoy those. But yeah, I'm already like thinking about what's next, and I always feel like so guilty about that when it comes to like things and goals, because it's like you're always worrying about what's next. You don't really get to like sit and be grateful for what you have and what you accomplished. So sometimes it could come off as being like ungrateful, but it's severely not that for me. It's just more so like I need like the breadcrumbs to life. Like what's next? Like what should I be doing? And you know, all of that stuff. Because it's like eventually I want to be a homeowner or like a condo owner, and yeah, I don't want to just get stuck into like moving from apartment to apartment. So I'm grateful to be in this space and like cohabitate, and like we're doing a lot of renovation. So I'm super grateful. Like I want to stay rooted in gratitude, because like basically I'm happy to be cohabitating with somebody that I want to do life with, and you know, being in a bigger space, being in a shared space, learning to like enhance my like partnership and relationship skills, and you know, all of the perks that come with that. But I just don't want to be like complacent. Like I feel like growing up with like my elders and stuff, like they just were very complacent. They wanted to get like just survive, like just get by. And I've been in survival mode for so long that I'm just ready to be like in abundance. Like I want more. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, because I feel like we've been conditioned for the most part to play small and be humble, and all of that is good and well, but nothing really comes from doing that. Like you do yourself a big disservice because you're not getting the things that you want and need. Like it's fine to be able to fulfill your wants, and I feel like we feel a little like torn and stifled by wanting more and doing better, because people want you to be complacent, or a lot of people are complacent, or you grew up with family members who are complacent. And I fully am aware that yeah, I'm grateful because I could have way less. Like I grew up in hella lack, so I know what it could be. And I'm doing well for myself, but you know, good could always be better. Good can always be better. Good can be great. And that's what I want to strive for. So all of these things just be on my mind. And my homegirl, one of my good friends, she has a Sunday salon that just passed that I went to. And it's basically like a gathering of like-minded intellectuals. And we all come together and gather and have charcuterie boards, and talk over wine and, you know, whatever your vice is. And this salon we met in, our icebreaker basically was like, what's your word for the year? And whew, y'all know I've been on this abundance kick and talking about like not being in lack and all of that. So this was really a thought-provoking question for me, because I was just like, I don't want the word to be abundance, because it's not intentional enough, right? Like, yeah, I don't want to be in lack. I want to be to my full potential. But like, what's the root of that? Like, what's really driving my inability to sometimes not be fully myself, or be fully present, or just be in abundance? And it's fear. So my word for the year is bravery. Like, to operate even when you're scared, and operate in spite of fear. And that's really what I want to focus on this year, because I do a lot of things or don't do a lot of things because of fear. And I think fear is just like psychological manipulation to me. Like, it's just like, it doesn't really exist. It's things that we make up in our mind that are happening. It's the worst case scenario. It's embracing the cons instead of the pros. So I really want to focus on being more brave this year, because the fear will really like paralyze you. The fear is paranoia. The fear is me not going to certain events because I'm an introvert. But it's not really the events that I'm fearful of or I'm avoiding. It's really fearful of who's going to be there, or how I'm going to be received, or what people might think of me, and all of these things that are deterrents that hold me back. And it's just like, because I know that I'm a Hennessy neat, like straight up no chaser. I have a very blunt, forthcoming personality, and you know, not a lot of people bang with that, but there's a lot of people who do. So again, that's the fear mongering, like worrying about the bad things opposed to all of the good that can come out of these bad scenarios that I'm thinking about in my head. Like, there's going to be people who don't like you. There's going to be people who do like you. Focus on the people who do like you. Focus on the people who do embrace you. And I know most of all this comes from, like, you know, social media. Like, social media has created this like facade, this veil of like where people could just be who they say they are. Like, you can be whoever you want to be, right? No background check, no nothing really, for real. So for me, it's that. It's like taking all of that stuff into account when it's really like none of my business. And it's none of my business because I can only worry about me. Like, I know who I am. I know who I'm showing up as. I know that I'm being myself, vulnerable or not. For the most part, being vulnerable and being uncomfortable with the truth and my truth. And I know I haven't been always the best person. Like, in high school, you talk to some people that knew me in high school, mud on my name, and I deserved it. Like, I wasn't the best person growing up. Like, coming from a lack household, coming from growing up severely poor, like, I wasn't the best person. Like, I didn't know how to be a good friend. I didn't know how to be a young lady. Like, I did some awful things to people, not gonna lie. And I've grown very much so. But I know that, you know, in social media, it's kind of like, you know, social media versus reality. So you always worry about, well, for me, I always think about like how I'm received in real life. And that's why I try to be so much myself, so much unfiltered, so much unpoised, like just say what I need to say without being too calculated and deliberate all the time, because that's just not me. I'm not polished. I'm very much a work in progress person. So I love when I meet people that follow me on Instagram or interact with me on Instagram, and they're surprised about my nice demeanor. Oh my God. Like, sir, he better be late as hell for work. He better be about to be fired, because, bro, the road rage. But yeah, sometimes people be surprised about like my nice demeanor because I come off so blunt on the internet. I'm a good person. I'm not a nice person. I feel like nice is manipulative in a certain way. But yeah. Yeah, I be seeing my internet cousins outside. Hey girl, hey. We hug, we chit chat. Like, I'm a regular like human being. But I do realize that people be on social media and their social media personality, hey girl, hey, for the girls, is not a thing. Like, and I see it firsthand when you see people with all of these followers and they posting stuff and then people asking them stuff in the comments, or just talking to them, giving them pleasantries in the comments, and nobody's responding and things like that. It's just like it's not conducive to what you're on here for, like to socialize and then like not respond. I know so many people, especially overseas, that I follow, and in the comments directly, like when the girls be like, oh, well, where'd you get this sweater from, like other followers will be responding like, don't even waste your time inquiring about where they got the stuff from, because she's never gonna answer. And it's just like, bro, why do you want to follow somebody like this? Why do you want to follow somebody that's like ignoring you, that's not giving you the information, that's not serving you, somebody that's just posting stuff and then not engaging? And it's just like, I could never, because I enjoy it so much. Like, I enjoy giving out the info. I enjoy the feedback that I get when I give out the info. I enjoy just the commentary and the back and forth kiki that we have. And y'all are investing your valuable time that you can't get back into watching my stuff, into engaging with me. So hell yeah, I'm gonna engage back. So I don't even know how I ended up getting on this roller coaster of the conversation. Oh, because of bravery. So yeah, it's just basically that, like being brave in every aspect of whenever that little fear trickles in, to always choose bravery. Like, nah, I'm gonna do this regardless. I'm gonna do it with the broken nail. I'm gonna do it with the new growth. I'm gonna do it even though I think people might be at an event that's not nice to me. And you're not gonna fearmonger me out of the things that I want and deserve, like ever. And the fact that it was ever even a thought in my mind to like recoil and be smaller and diminish and minimize myself out of fear of having a blunt, blatant, big personality, and that some people don't like it, and oh, I'm gonna stay home. It's like, nah, well, maybe you might just need to stay home because I'm going. So whatever it is that maybe you've been afraid of or avoiding, this is the year of bravery. I think stepping into all of that and stepping into the light and stepping into, just leaning into getting the things you need and want is always going to benefit you, because what do they say? Like you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. And it's just like, you got to do it. You just got to do whatever it is. And I'd rather somebody be like, oh, well, wow, that was crazy that you even asked this, or that you even wanted to do this. I'd rather you be like, whatever, than for you to be quiet because you don't have no type of nothing from me. Like, oh, well, she didn't even try. Like, she could have hit so-and-so up and asked them if she could come to the event, or if she could collab. You have so many resources at your fingertips, but I think fear really gets in our way and in our minds. And that's why my word of this year is bravery. Like, just be brave. And me even like being this vulnerable and talking to y'all on my long voyage, my voyage to the gym, this is bravery right here. But I'm gonna go ahead in here and get my cardiovascular on so I can unbiggeth my backeth. And I'll talk to y'all later. Hey y'all, I'm on this express bus on my way to meatpacking to go to the Whitney Museum to meet my sister. They're having an alumni night. I think I mentioned it before, but it's gonna be like, like little wines and cocktails and beverages and little hors d'oeuvres, appetizers and stuff. So I'm on my way downtown to meet her, and afterwards I think it would be a good time to figure out what the brand name is of this event I'm going to with the bag, so please hold. The brand is called Topologie, and they make like these like grappling hook bags. It looks like very sporty, very campery, very like if you were going like hiking kind of situation. So I'm excited to see what they have to offer there. I'm gonna head over there after I go to the Whitney, but I'll be taking like video and stuff while I'm at both events. So see you soonish. Y'all, please ship me off to somewhere other than New York, because I just went and got 2 keys made and it came up to $10. Like, I remember getting a key made was like $2 or something crazy. Like, where do I have to live at? Wisconsin? Nebraska? Idaho? Idaho? Where I gotta go? So that the cost of things can go down. And people trying to kill me, this yellow cab just tried to mow me down. I should have just laid under his car, because I need the cash monies. I was just talking about the money, and then I guess God is looking at me like I'm trying to answer all of your problems. Just let him run over your big toe. Definitely should have let him. So I could have had all of the monies. I would have had all of the balacananas, all of the Birkins, twerking for the Birkin. I'm walking over to meatpacking now. I forgot to put some setting spray on, so I'm about to go into Sephora and steal some of their setting spray mist. I wanted to try out a new one anyway, so this might be my opportunity. I only have on concealer and a tinted moist right now. I don't be liking to wear foundation for real, unless I'm like shooting for something and I need to be like really buff, really gussied up, because I be forgetting that I have on makeup. Like, I'm such like a girl boy, tomboy, and I be just rubbing in my eyes, eyebrow be off. I'm a mess. So I be trying to go like lo-fi, because also I just be really wanting to look like myself. Like, I hate when, and no shade, no tea, when I go out and I meet people that I see on from the internet, and they don't be looking like themselves because they do all of that contouring and all of the makeup, and I just be looking like, who is this person? Harpo, who this woman? So I really try to not do too much makeup. And my nose is getting juicy. I feel like I might be getting sick. Hope not. I'm about to go home and have me a nice little clove of garlic and some ginger. Karate chop that right up on out of there. I probably can't get the fit, but my little bag, my little Louis Vuitton, my favorite Zara pants, and my favorite, oh, that water dirty, favorite boots. But I'm gonna get my sister to get me when we get into the museum or whatever. And apparently the museum is closed today. I wonder if it's always closed on Tuesday or if it's just closed for this event. But any hoodles, I'm always excited when like big corporations and big brands do like stuff like this. It's gonna be NYU and it's at the Whitney, so they better have some good stuff, some good libations and some good little stuff, because I'm a little peckish, not gonna lie. But I'll see y'all when I get in here. Y'all, you know damn well I didn't need to stop in here, but the crackhead in me just be itching. Like, see vintage, want vintage, must touch vintage, must feel vintage, must see if it's really vintage, which it wasn't really giving much, and that's good for me. Very much not vintage, but who am I? I mean, they had like 3.5 things in there that was vintagey, vintage like, but yeah, I feel like people just be like, because stuff is older or used, that is vintage, and it's just like, it's not really. Can we please just stop with the lies and the Decepticons? Because I really went in there with my mouth full taste up for some vintage, and it gave nothing. It gave dry cry. It gave the desert. Like, I gotta stop it with the misleading. I don't want to be misled. I want to go into the place and be happy. Imagine if I would have like traveled far and wide to go to this place. I would have been sickest. Like, how dare you? The nerve of you, people. Gotta walk past this Marnie with my eyes closed because I just love it here. I love it here. I love it. I be wanting all of the goods. Marnie is like a place that's like very consistent with like good stuff. And anytime I go in there, I be wanting the things. And it gives like very like crafty, like very DIY, but on a higher scale. And I always want the stuff. But the stuff be $100 million trillion. And I ain't got it. So I had to zoom right on past there. Stay the course. I can't go to nowhere else. I gotta go to Sephora before my little concealer that I got on just drop right out of college, just slide right off my face, because Lord knows me, and start rubbing my face or something. It's probably all over this little shawl thing I got anyway, so I might be a lost cause going in here to just spray bare face, because ain't not one piece of makeup on. I don't know which stuff to try. I usually classic New Yorker, just dart out in the middle of the street. So sorry. I've been using this Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and of course the one size deodorant face spray. I swear it gives deodorant, because like, why just to spray something on your face and it just come on dry is like mind bending for me. And then I've been using the Milk Cosmetics setting spray that they had sent me, and that's pretty good. But I want some recommendations. Like, is there any other better setting sprays? I've used Urban Decay as well, and I like that pretty well. But I feel like I've heard about others, but I never like jotted them down so I could like try them. But I'm gonna go on Sephora now and try them.
Hello, welcome in.
Hi. Good to you. Thank you so much. So she showed me a bunch from Urban Decay, and they have all of these finishes, and I wasn't aware that they had all of this, but I went with the matte. It was giving Dine and Dash, but I got what I needed. She said Fenty is really good too if you want to try. So we gonna see how this Urban Decay do, but I feel like I don't really have much makeup on to even try it out to see if it transfers. I'm already basically like a beginner makeup girl. Like, I've really started wearing makeup in my 30s when I started like officially like influencing, taking pictures. And I didn't want to look like death on a stick, like dead tired. I started playing around with foundation, but yeah. I really learned how to do it because I went to a fashion school and I kind of know how to draw. So it's kind of like the same premise, shading and blending and stuff like that. But like, I'm self-taught and I'm a beginner. Like, it's giving Bambi legs. Like, I'm a newborn baby when it comes to makeup. So the trial and error, I feel like with makeup is worse than the trial and error with like natural hair. Like, the reason why I really locked up was because I was just tired of the trial and error with natural hair products, and my texture was changing. So that means now we got to try new products all over again, and it was just tiring. And I'm happy that I switched over to Geico Locko, because I really love the locks, like, and especially with this new retwist, like, you can't tell me nothing. Like, who is she? But let me go up in here. I feel like my sister is late or whatever, even though she told me to come early. It was such a beautiful night to be in the city, and it was a line outside, and of course they starting on time because this is NYU, child. I'm getting better at these fits because I know y'all want to see what I'm wearing and not just a talking head walking in the street. So I hope I'm doing good for y'all.
Always repping Holly Home. I'm always repping.
Yes, alumni. Looking very cutesy.
Where's some alcohol?
Not gonna lie, this was such a cutesy wootsy event. It was a lot of NYU alumni. My sister got to do some networking. They had the beverages flowing. We got to see the edges of Alvin Ailey exhibit, and that was just such a treat. Like, I don't know why it wasn't clicking to me that I would see this, but if you haven't gone to see this, go. Everything is just so inspirational. I love all of the images. It's just so black. It's just so artsy. It's just everything. Like, it really gives inspiration into black culture and also fashion. Like, everything ties back to fashion for me. Like, just look at the flow of her dress, like these colors and the pigments, like all inspo. So pretty. The elevator is so good.
One.
We want to go down to the restroom floor. We the PP girl. So for this event, y'all, I really did not know what to expect, but I was pleasantly surprised. It was a packed house. They had some pizza. They had the beverages, of course. And I really love like the artsy fartsy DIY situation. These bags were super cute, well made, and just very thoughtful. Like, I like how you can get like different straps to go on your bag to personalize it, and versatility. So I'm up and dressed looking like I'm in Moscow right now. I love a trapper hat. Like, I'm obsessed with this hat. Harpo went out to run his own errands on top of the errands that I requested to do today. Don't we love a batch order situation? Like, sir, don't be stealing my errand day. Like, don't be making it a see errand day. Come up with your own ideas for errand day. But anywho, I'm gonna go to my dad's house because my Nike package came. Oh my boy, I'm so excited. But I think I forgot to add one of the items that I really wanted. So I'm kind of bummed about that. And I really can't find it online. So I don't know. I haven't opened the box yet. But for some reason, it just replayed in my mind. Like, that's so Raven. Like, wait, I forgot to add the skirt. So if I forgot to add that skirt, I'm going to be so sick. And I'm going to have to try to find it on the internet somewhere. Because now that I saw it, I can't unsee it. But yeah, I had my package sent to my father's house because I got trust issues right now. I don't know right now yet if I could get my stuff sent to the Bronx yet. So it's going to be a lot of pickup points because I'm not going all the way to Brooklyn. I'm a little paranoid, a little pinoid. But yeah. So I'm going all the way to Brooklyn today to get my packages. But I want it to be cute. Like, I felt like, yeah, like I need to be cute today. I don't know why, but every now and then I get the bug to be like, oh yeah, like I want to do the things, and today is the day. I'll show y'all how the full look looks when I get outside. Then I'm gonna come back up here to change for the dinner at Brooklyn Chop House later. And I have no idea what to wear. Like, I'm thinking about all of the possible things that I want to wear. Most of my stuff is still in boxes, so I'm gonna have to get to like rush to do that. I don't know. The thing I had in my head, I was either gonna wear this awake mode like puffy green skirt that I have with maybe like a black bodysuit and my white Margiela boots with like a crop coat, or potentially wear like one of my long quilted skirts that's like very high waist with a nice top, and probably my Margiela boots. But I wouldn't know what to wear as a jacket. Like, maybe if I wore that, I would wear this. I had got this top that's from Nike that if it pairs really well, I might wear that. Like, I might wear that tonight. Like, I think that might be fire. And that might just be the outfit. But all right, I'll be back to show y'all what I actually decided to wear and take y'all along with to the noir fashion dinner at the Chop House. So in love with the Sherlock Holmes of it all. So happy I was layered up because it was easy breezy cover girl outside. It was freezing. I got this jacket from Washington Ave, and I will link everything in my description box. I ended up having a rush to figure out what to wear to this dinner, and I ended up wearing my Nike bodysuit that I just got out the box, my Zara fur coat with this Zara shawl that I turned into a skirt, and my Margiela boots that I'm gonna wear into the ground. The cocktails at the event were actually pretty decent. It was a cute event. I actually got to network and meet some people that I follow now on Instagram, so I guess that's a plus. Good day, mates. I'm on my way to Brooklyn Wine Fest. I'm meeting my homegirl here. It's the end of the week, and it's the perfect way to end the week for me because I feel like I've just been running. Did the Nike event this week, and I just been out and about. I feel like I've only been home like Thursday, and that was it, and every other day I had something to do. So I think it's a perfect time to end the week with some nice beverages, try some different wines. And I just love stuff like this. Like, I love like cocktaily things or like wine things, and we'll see how it goes. But I'm realizing that like out of all of the scheduled things that I have been doing this week, that I'm really just in love with the stuff that I can control, like with the stuff that I've scheduled or the plans that I've made with my friends. And I love that. Like, maybe I'll stick to that. Like, if I have a hectic week of like appointments or just plans that have been made for me, like people inviting me to things, to always like throw in something that I love in the mix as well, so it doesn't feel so daunting. So I'm very excited. I'm out here in Industry City. It's like the butt crack of Brooklyn, in my opinion. It's just so far, but I'm hoping that it'll be a good thing, and I'll take y'all in there with to show you the wines and things. And yeah. Oh, and also the dinner last night, it was very interesting. I feel like it was like the intention was there, like an honorary thing, like honoring Black people in certain spaces. I wish they would have like actually like highlighted those people, like introduced them, like, hey, this is so and so and they do this. But I think overall the gist of it was like for it to be a networking event. So I mean, the intention and the thought was there, and I was definitely very honored to be thought about. But yeah, it looks like it's like kind of like a grassroots thing. So it looks like it'll be like with trial and error with any events, that it'll be way better next year and the year after and things like that. But I appreciate it being like thought of and, you know, honored and, embraced. Outfit of the day for the wines: my Ducky confetti hat, my Washington Ave coat, my Shanae purse, my Adidas track pants, and Will's Bonner sneaks. Y'all, I didn't realize I was getting a cup. Like, I'm an absolute stand for merch, and I love a cup or a glass or a mug. Like, I love glassware. Ooh, starting off good already. I'm gonna come clean. I really didn't know what to expect from this event, but I'm so glad that I went to this wine fest because I got to try a lot of new wines and add a bunch to the list of the ones that I want to buy and try. And of course, a lobster roll. Like, I was so hyped to see this truck, and the lobster roll was a 9 out of 10. Wobble with it, of course. Mad excited to see Vera Wang's Prosecco because it's so good. And of course, I got some vintage rings. It's giving oldie but goodie. Need to take a squat break. Feel like when we used to cut school back in the day in high school and just be in the staircase.
The staircase, cutting up, starting trouble, talking shit.
Right. But now we do it with wine. Let's hear. Hey y'all, let this go on the record of being the longest week ever. I literally feel like I'm dying to death. Like, it's like the week that has never ended. Like, every day I wake up, I feel like it's Monday. Like, I don't know about y'all, but yeah, this week has been crazy. And I feel like I got a little echo going on because we got new flooring in the living room, and I had to like beg, borrow, and bargain to get this couch here. I feel like the last couch that was here, it was like a material, like a tweed kind of thing, so it was like soaking up a lot of the sound. So now with the new hardwood floors coupled with this perfect green leather couch of mine, the fact that I had to even like negotiate about this couch kind of made me want to like rethink the whole Harpo. Like, sir, like what is to even think about? Like, my couch is better than yours, and we both love green, so I don't get it. It's giving very like tufted, very like a feely situation, texture, of course. But I'm super excited to share with you guys what I got over this week at the events that I went to. And I was mad pressed. Like, I don't know if Nike gonna send me the box in time to unbox with y'all. But of course they did, because they're Nike. I think I got it the next day, but because I had it sent to my dad's house because of fear. Like, I don't know if I could trust the carriers in the Bronx. Like, I don't know. Harpo says I can, but I don't know yet. Like, I couldn't risk my Nike package. Like, maybe I'll try with something else, but not that. Like, not too much on my Nike shipment after I picked out all of the things perfectly, and for me not to get I would have literally like died. I would have like shriveled up inside of myself, and it would have been no more YouTube, no more nothing. Like, I would have been sick, like visibly earling and gagging, like ugh. But anywho, without further ado, I went to this Topologie event in the Soho. They opened up a new store right next to Prince Street Pizza. If you are familiar with that, right on Prince Street. And this bag is just so cute. Like, I love the puffer deets. I love this little grappling hook situation, and you can, of course, versatility, turn it and make it a longer situation. Like, this is just so cute. Like, get into it. And then they had like these little charms, and like charms are all the rage right now. But I think my favorite thing about it is that like inside you can take this out, and it can be like, like a regular tote bag. And I really think that, I love versatility first and foremost. But the brands that are like stepping into this wave, like where there's like, we know that money is tight, and we know that basically we're in a recession and nobody's really saying anything. So we want to kind of give you like your cost per wear and all of that jazz. So I really love this new store in Soho. So go check them out, Topologie. And this was just really a thoughtful endeavor that they did, like having you customize stuff. Like, it really gives like kids arts and crafts. Like, I love stuff that like fills my inner child needs of like creativity. So they really did a bang up job on this, and you can like choose your own handles, and they have like different colors, and it was just a really fire and thoughtful event. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I absolutely love this. It came in like a khaki color as well. And I think maybe black. So yeah, check them out if you really love. Oh, I had another little charm thingy in here. It's just Topologie. Like, look at this box. Like, look at the size of this box. Like, Nike is like the best, like hands down. Like, I just cannot. Like, this is fueling my inner child so bad. Like, when Nike call you, when they Nextel chirp you, when they you chirp back, you're when and where, Like, if I'm ever away and they have this seating event, like, I'm catching a flight. I'm catching a flight to come home so I could pick out the goods because it's just that good. Without further ado, so they had so many things, and I wanted to pick out everything, and whew, they got a nice little, they can't wait to see me styling your friends at Nike, Team Nike. Like, oh my boy. Like, my inner child, every time I get these boxes and every time I go to their seating event, it really like fills my soul, because I remember in elementary school and I had a best friend named Dana, and we used to talk about this. Like, when the Concords came out, the Jordan 11 Concords, like, oh, like, I want to go to the Nike factory and pick out my own stuff. Or, oh, I want to go to the Nike factory and help, like, design stuff. At 10, like, we were in elementary school talking about this stuff. And I really wish that I probably would have, if I could have talked to, like, my mom and my parents more about it, like, I probably would have been on a different trajectory in life, like, right now. Like, had I talked to them, or had they even paid me any damn mind about the things that I'm talking about. Because literally, like, this is marketing and advertising work, and design work. And I am, like, similarly in that field, but not to this extent. So whoever is doing the designing at Nike lately, bro, please give them a raise, whatever. I got this shell jacket, and it is just everything. I love the outlining on it. Like, it's very, like, Nike, but nondescript. It's not yelling Nike. I love this. That's in the back. Like, what? Come on. Like, what is happening here? Love. And then the pockets, different color. Like, this is just so good. Like, it's the outline. Like, it's something about an outline for me. Like, even when I make, like, my thumbnails on YouTube, like, y'all probably don't notice, but the lettering is always, like, outlined in black. Like, for some reason, it gives, like, bubble letters back in the day when you used to draw in your notebook and you would do bubble letters and you had the thick black outlines on it. Like, I love this so much. Like, and I think the pocket in the back is fire, because I like to, like, hike and stuff and run. And with this, you could definitely, like, put your keys back here, put your wallet back here, and go for a run or go for a hike and not have to carry a bag. So versatility, cost per wear, all in one. Like, Nike, I just don't really have the words ever for you guys, because you just knock it out the park so well. Like, whoever is, like, in creative direction in Nike, like, they definitely have me as their consumer. Like, the kids that grew up on Nike, and then now we're adults and we're, like, moving around in the world, and we still want to wear our favorite brand, but in an elevated way. They're doing a great job with that. Like, hey, this is the kid that used to go in the park and play basketball and wear our basketball shorts and wear our basketball and wear our sweatpants and stuff like that. But now they're adults, so they want to go to work and still have that comfy feel, but be able to go to work and sophisticated sweatpants, boy. So first of all, let me tell you, when you go into the seating events, when you go into the seating arena, I have to say the arena, because they're playing no games. Like, when you go in there, everyone is dressed in some of the stuff that they have to offer. So there was a girl that had these on, and I was just like, yeah, I need these. Wide pants to the gods, and you know how I feel about them, but they're very sophisticated. We got our pleats here. We got a zip on the side. Like, stop playing. Snatched. This little elastic in the back is giving snatched. Very high waist with a nice crop jacket. Like, that's what's happening here. Like, absolutely, totally love these. And this hem that's on the bottom. The hem that's on the bottom is fire. Like, look how thick and high this is. So it's going to really hold the structure over your shoe if you decide to wear it over, like, covering your shoes. It's not going to, like, roll up or anything like that. So it's really thoughtful, like, really placed properly, like, really with the intention And mine, I really love when brands, you can tell when brands like do quality assurance and they probably have a team of people that actually like live in these and wear these throughout a matter of weeks or whatever, just to see what the feedback is. And somebody probably was like, well, my pants is rolling up because the sweatpants that I usually get that's like trousery, they do roll up. So I love that they put this big thick cuff in here so that it stays neat. So if you want to wear these to work, it's very much like I'm wearing them to work and who gonna check me? Like what are we saying about these? Because it's giving pants, but comfy. So shout out to the teams that's been following my generation, and it's like, well, they want to be Nike kids still, but grown up and comfy. Of course, I had to get the green pair as well. It's not like a tough green. It's kind of like a mossy green. And I really just love like with a nice black cropped biker moto jacket or like a nice bomber or even a Letterman jacket, Letterman sweater, a long, nice like duster sweater, a coat, like whatever. Like these are just so cute and fun and the fabric feels so good. I love these pleats. The pleats are like super deep and I can't express the zipper on the side enough because you don't have to like wiggle to get into these. You can just unzip them and go. So love these statement piece sweatpants, like athleisure, turning like the athleisure athletic situation into like everyday wear was like genius to whoever thought about it. Now this piece, immediately when she showed me this piece, I was like, I had to have it. Don't get me the lying. I think it's Nike ISPA or ISPA, not sure, not gonna lie. But I have another piece that's from this line, and I just love like dry fit. We got the thumb holes. You know I love a thumb hole, and then we got the embroidered brand here, details. You can remove this vest part and it could just be a regular bodysuit. But why would we want to do that? So I think this would go great with these high-waisted sweatpants that I got, as well as like a skirt, a tennis skirt type of stitch, or like just some other wide leg pants. But I just love the functionality of it. Of course, we have, yo, I didn't even know this. We have like the way that this connects is like a magnet, and I love it because it's still like sizing appropriate. So all of these notches, you could, let me see if I could do this on camera. Like how a bra works, like you 1, 2, or 3, and then it just snaps on. Yo, I think that's so cool. Like I just figured that out with y'all. I didn't even know it did that. I just wanted it for the color, and I have been looking for some like burgundy oxblood pants, like some wide leg pants for a minute, and this is really gonna motivate me to try to find one. But this this is a smoke show. Like this is just so fire. The detailing is crazy. It's giving superhero, and you know we are, as women, we are superheroes. And when I was playing with this last night after the dinner, I realized there's something like really heavy in here. And I'm like, what is this? And it's this big ISPA tag, and it looks like you can use it for stuff. Like this looks like a bottle opener. And I don't know what the rest of the stuff is, but for sure I guess it's the lush in me. It's the lush in me that recognizes that this is a bottle opener for sure. And I'm like, what is this heavy thing in here? So it's like a pocket within a pocket. It has so many pockets in here. Like if you ain't want to carry a bag outside, you ain't have to. If you wanted to wear this. But yes, love this functionality. As you can see, that was my favorite piece out of all of the clothing pieces that I got. I also did want this skirt, but I bugged out and didn't put it on my list. Like, it wasn't on my list of things. And it definitely should have been, because I did say I wanted it, but I forgot to tell them that I wanted it. It was basically like this long taupe, like brownish skirt, like a athletic skirt that was pleated to the ground. So fire. Need to find it because I don't think they have it on their website anymore, or it's not available yet, but I'm gonna keep my eye out for it because it was just that good. Had to get these, had to get me a pair of Shocks, all black, you know, just very simple. Dropping all my stuff, just very simple. For the gym, I really want to wear these for the gym and also for like leisure. But my biggest thing is I'm about to be a Stairmaster warrior on these. Like you can't tell me nothing. Like they are just so good. I love how the sheen on there. Love them. And this is like my second pair of Shocks that I've owned in life. Like I always shy away from the shocks for whatever reason. I don't know. I never thought they was gonna be that comfortable, but they're actually very, very, very comfortable. So I might be buying more of these. These though, these were a sleeper hit. Like when upon the walk in and coming into the Nike's headquarters, it was a gentleman. He told me about these. He's like, yeah, these are the T90s. They're new. They're not out yet or whatever. And I hadn't seen them yet. So I was just taking in everything that he said about them or whatever, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. I came in and saw them. They had a bunch of different colors, and I'm like, these are really a sleeper hit. Like they really give like big soccer energy with this asymmetric situation, and I love asymmetric something like with anything. I remember back in the day when I was in elementary school, they had these Nike, I think they're called Destructs or Defunks, or it's something. I think it's Destruct. And I have them still. They're in my apartment in Brooklyn, but I'll put a picture up of them. And they really remind me of these, like a basketball shoe, but asymmetric. And these are like a soccer shoe. And I really, really love those sneakers. So it was a no-brainer to get these. And then when the guy had them on when I walked in, I was like, oh yeah, because they look very limited. Because they look very limited, but the way he styled them was like amazing. He really opened my mind up. And I usually have an open mind when it comes to color and texture and things like that, because I really love to live in color. But I wouldn't have probably picked these other than the fact that I saw him with them on and he styled them so easy, so cute. So yes, love these. Can't wait to wear. And then I got these Air Max Muses. I wanted these and they had sold out so quick. Like I was kind of on the fence about them. I love a metallic anything. But I was kind of on the fence about them, and I didn't move quick enough when they came out and they sold out. So when I got invited to the seating event and saw these here, I was mad hype. Like they're so good. I love the like kind of pointed toe silhouette because it's giving like a nod again to like sporty but like dressy. And one of the ladies at the event, she had on the high-waisted black pants that I showed along with these, and it was just buff, just fire. Like I loved it. It was like the toe was just peeking out of the pants, and it just gave like very fabulous. So like anything else that you wear is just amazing. I would definitely go with like a black moto jacket and have like the metal details, offset the silver, or just like all black, or like all any color. Like if you did like an all red or all yellow or all green for sure, like, and just let the shoe be the statement. But I really like these. Like I thought that they looked cool online, but I definitely love in person. Like they are just super gorgeous. So if you were on the fence about them, definitely do it. And all of these sneakers that I showed were true to size, as well as the clothes. Everything was true to size. The first jacket, it was men's. So I got that in a medium, which is kind of equates to a women's large. But that's all I got. That's what I got for this fashion week or whatever. Nike is always the star of the show. Like I really, really just love that brand. Like I think just gonna forever be a fan, because that's my childhood brand. I'm trying to get better about like announcing the things that I got on. It's not top of mind, and I know. But I'm wearing Harpo's hat by Steven Othello. He is a friend, and he has the brand Objects, and this is this beautiful hat that he has. And it's just so gorgeous and like well made, and the details are just fire. And he's a black man. This is from Zara, Harvard, little rugby situation. Had to have it because it's Harvard and it's well made and it's a rugby. I love a rugby, collegiate stitch, like no brainer at this point. And then these pants I have on from Adidas. I wore these the other day. So I have a picture of those up, but I love this little detailing that's on the bottom, around the bottom of the foot, with the 3 stripes. I think that's a nice touch. And I don't have no shoes on, so ain't nothing to share there. Kudos to getting through a long week. This week, we also have some renovations happening in the apartment. And then I also don't have any plans to like go into the city. This was week 1 officially of like being a the Bronx resident. Like I didn't sleep in Brooklyn. Like I still have my apartment for a little while, but yeah, I didn't go back to sleep in the apartment. I came back and forth and like from the city, from Brooklyn to the Bronx, and I think that's probably why the week felt so long, because it was like running a marathon of all of the things and then coming back to West Bubble out here. But it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. The first week was a knockout. Like first week we got through everything, and it was pretty fun. It's pretty fun to have, I think, somebody to come back and like regroup with and like just talk and have dinner with and like, have camaraderie stuff. And I haven't had that like in a very, very, very long time, like other than having like a roommate in college. And usually I would not want to see them at all. Like I don't want to see you. Like I just had a bad day at school. I don't want to talk to you. So I don't know. It's cool. It's kind of fun. It's kind of like living in a treehouse with your best friend or whatever. I don't know. But right now, first week 1 was decent. I don't know. At week 52, like I might be dying to death. Like I might be coming on here looking for Annalise Keaton, like How to Get Away with Murder. Whoever knows. But I hope y'all enjoyed my tumultuous week. And next week I'll probably do like either some unboxings or I don't know, maybe a collection as I try to like dig out of my packing stuff. But we gonna see, because I don't have no plans. Like I don't have no plans to go nowhere. So I don't know. I probably won't be doing a vlogging 10 vlogiana, which is my favorite. I love a vlog talking to y'all. But yeah, I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like, some sit down show and tell stuff, which I love doing too. But we gonna see how it all shake out. But I hope y'all have a great week. And I'll see y'all back here next Sunday. Love y'all. Extra mean it. Bye.